chain off the walls or something in my
Yeah.
ear.
I was sitting front row early.
I couldn't hear myself talk. I couldn't think. I was like, this is a mess.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a joke. I was like, okay, are they gonna fix this now? But instead of fixing it, they just ended the press conference real quick. So
Yeah.
that sucked.
Was it good because you didn't have to hear Conor talk?
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been good to hear what he had to say.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think there was much to say anyway, so it was all good.
Yeah, what's the second fight like with Conor now? I mean, he talked so much crap to you leading up to the first fight, and that pretty much did not work for him at all once he got in the octagon. What do you expect him to do in this second fight? Do you expect it to be Conor of old?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe probably the same type of things, just maybe a little better strategies. And we'll see how that works out for him.
Yeah.
See how it works out for me.
Is it weird being in Vegas this week and like you were supposed to be headlining this?
Yeah, it sucks that I had to come out and do like a double. Like when I got here, it just feels like I'm here for a fight week. Like I had a fight.
Yeah.
And I'm having the same feelings, same anxiety, same. Like I felt like I was fighting. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta go through this twice? Can I get paid for this trip? What the hell? So, but it's all good though because I still got a good amount of time before the fight, and I got a lot of friends out here and partners out here to work out with, and it's been all good.
Are you gonna go to UFC 200 tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Is it weird though to go to it knowing that should have been you and Conor if Conor could just made a press conference?
No, it's just like going to an event. It's whatever.
Yeah. So what do you think of the event? It's been a wild week for the UFC. First of all, John Jones, what did you think of all that happened?
It was that sucks for people who want to see that.
I wanted to see that fight.
It's whatever. It sucks for sucks for him, sucks for DC, sucks for the UFC and people who are really interested in that fight. But I think that's gonna be a great fight too. Anderson Silva.
Yeah, what do you think of Silva? He's a legend, but what do you think he can do? But what do you think he can do?
I think he's got the stand up on Cormier. Cormier's got the ground and the. I have no comment actually on that fight. They're both great. They're both great at what they do. So it's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
That's why it's still entertaining to see. We get to see that fight.
Yeah.
And so that fucking show's a freak show.
Yeah. So you're saying
200 is a mess. Cars moving around and yeah. You know what? It's gonna be crazy.
What fight are you looking for? I mean, Brock Lesnar's coming back.
I like Mark Hunt.
Yeah, you like Mark Hunt in that fight?
You know, Brock Lesnar is cool too, but it's like Mark Hunt is he's a G, man. So
yeah,
that's gonna be cool to watch. I hope they both come out of there unscathed and do well.
Yeah,
but that if any fight. I don't even know who else is on the card. Joe Lozano and Diego Sanchez.
Yeah, they're in the prelims. Yep.
That's a prelim fight.
Yeah,
that's the best fight on the card.
Really?
Who else is fighting on this card? You guys?
I'm looking forward to Lozano and Diego and Jim Miller and Gomi.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Miller and Gomi. That's gonna be a good fight too. So Jim Miller, Gomi, Diego,
Cain Velasquez.
And who's Cain fighting? Travis Brown.
Travis Brown.
That's gonna be a lot of good fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would have loved to seen Conor, Nate too, but it seems. I wanted to ask you guys. I wanted to ask you guys yesterday at the press conference, but no one would have been able to hear me. Were you guys ready to go Saturday night? Like, if you guys had to fight Saturday night, so the UFC said, "Hey, you two, get in there."
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I would have probably enjoyed telling them no, just because the fact that they probably would have done that to get me again, like they did the last time. I'm like, that's what I thought right away. So,
yeah.
Either way, I don't know.
What's been cool to see for you, like for all these years, you were like a fan favorite, and you've been a great fighter, and now it seems like, rightfully so, you have some power.
Yeah.
What is that like for you?
Have the power.
Yeah. I mean, the UFC, you came out and said, you know, I won't fight. The only guy I'm going to fight is Conor. If not, I'll take a vacation. And you pushed them into doing that. How does that feel? That's got to be pretty cool for you after all these years to kind of say, hey, UFC, I got the power now.
Yeah. Well, it's cool that I finally had an understanding. You know.
Yeah.
Instead of me saying yes and him saying no, like not yes and like yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're on the same page, and it's like there's a whole roster of people over all these years, and I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I got more experience, more time than all of them.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna make something happen for yourself, then nothing's gonna happen. So I think it's time. And now everything's. Unfortunately, I still have to fight people.
Yeah.
But you know, it's giving back almost as much as I've put in now compared to not coming anywhere near before. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting yours now, and that's rightfully so.
Yeah.
One of the things I found interesting about you is we were before last time we were talking, you were watching fights on TV, and someone was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" Like someone was getting just punched in the face, and you're like, "You think that's awesome? Like fighting is hard."
Yeah.
Like, what's your take on that? Just for the fans out there, like people think just fighters are just guys that love to get in there, but you know that this is a very hard thing to do.
It's a vicious, dirty, fucked up sport. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not even a sport. It's fighting. It's a blood sport. You know, it's vicious, and yeah, you heard people say highest highs, lowest lows is pretty bad, and like you could lose a fight, and people might be going for you, and they're like, "Oh, he lost," but 5 minutes later, in a beer, you're on with your night.
Yeah,
but when you lose the fight 5 months later, you're still trying to get your fight back and your fucking shit together. You know? So it don't just die off that easy for the fighters.
Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of intense pressures in this sport, and it's crazy when you hear people say, "I hope he gets his ass kicked." I'm like, you really hope for that? Fucked up, man. So I'm gonna jump off a bridge. I mean, the boys got thick skin. I can handle this shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like if that.
Yeah, because some of the fights were out last night. I mean, the way they ended was just in such a painful fashion. These guys, one guy came in 28 seconds later. Was it Joe Duffy? He beat this guy up in like 28 seconds, and he needed like 8 guys to help him back. And like, good God, how do you guys do this?
And then when you're in the fight, it's you or him. So it's like.
Yeah.
So for someone else to just know too, though, they're doing their lives. We don't know about their lives either.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
What do you
don't know about their lives either.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
What do you? Let's get back to Conor for a minute, because it's an amazing thing that happened, that fight, and what happened after, and how popular both you guys have become, and how everybody wants to see you guys fight again. You handled them rather easily in the first fight, I thought. Is there anything that he can do to even come near you in the second? How confident are you about this second fight?
I'm the same. I feel the same way I feel about every fight. You know, you gotta take it serious. Expect the worst. Train for the best case scenarios, the worst case scenarios, and I'm not overly confident. I'm not underly confident. Just go in there and try to get the job done.
Do you laugh like in your head when he's talking all that smack? Like, or does it fuel you to be like,
no,
I'm just
you know, sometimes some shit, like if you really think about stuff, if it's unlogical, you're like, okay, motherfucker, like, whatever. But it's whatever. I take it more serious, not personal.
Yeah.
I really try to. I'll think about what's happening. If it's unlogical, it's like, hey, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
when he's talking about how he
spilled milk, you know.
Yeah. When he's talking about how he made the UFC like into a $418 billion company, like that's kind of way out there, Conor.
Yeah, because I'm probably most likely I was talking to him. I've been here a long time, and he's like, nobody put $4 million in there. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I put more than $4 million into this motherfucking company. I ain't getting the same love that you're getting because they're putting a lot of millions in your pockets, motherfucker. Like, it's like they're giving you a super push, and I was putting the money in their pockets without getting pushed.
Yeah.
So I wish I had that answer for when they said at the conference instead of hey fuck whatever you got fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you really think about it, you're like, hold up, I put mine in too.
Yeah, you put yours in too, and you called for that fight, before the first fight, and the last one ended with him tapping your arm.
If I'm so weak at promotion and all that, how come I'm making shit happen compared to nobody else?
Yeah.
It's like, no one gave me this fight. No one, I took that shit.
Yeah. The whole Mayweather Conor talk. How ridiculous did you think that was? It's like, did you ever think that was ever going to happen?
I thought it was a possibility because of how big it would be. I understand they would both want it because if I was them, I'd want that too. But and the companies, if they're selling the company, then maybe they could bank out on that.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would all work out. But I felt like that was all geared towards me signing a contract, honestly. So,
Yeah.
I wasn't buying it.
You felt they were trying to push you into
and
it?
if they were going to do it, fuck, let's see it. Call your bluff. I was like, let's see the shit,
Yeah.
They're like, hey, do you want to sign the fight? Or they're going to do the Mayweather thing. And the more closer it got to 202, when time was running low, I heard more about the Mayweather thing. Like, what? Why am I hearing more about this every day? I'm feeling pressure to sign the contract.
Yeah.
I don't like the pressure.
Yeah.
Fight Mayweather. Let's see what happens. And I would watch, but
Yeah. So you waited it out. You knew it was all bullshit.
I'm gonna have to let this fight go down
Yeah.
and see whether wants to fight.
Yeah. I need to get to so John Jones is out with PEDs. Could be out for 2 years. What's worse for the sport, PEDs or marijuana? Because your brother got 5 years for smoking a plant.
I don't understand.
And John Jones took something that's going to help him beat people up.
Drugs and cannabis, and then no one ever says what people get busted for when they test positive for steroids. It's like a big secret that
some word we can't. Yeah.
He got busted for something we can't say. But when Nick got busted, what did Nick Diaz get suspended for? Cannabis. How come we all know that? How come it never goes away? How come it's repeatedly talked about like all the time?
Yeah.
But when like certain fighters just start popping it for steroids, they're like he got tested positive for a banned substance. What banned substance? We don't know. That was the lotion. It was this a pill. I wasn't properly informed. Silver Woody fucking sticking Viagra or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like okay, so we're all that. So anytime we want to say that we didn't do steroids, we just said we popped Viagra. Get the fuck. I ain't buying it. You guys all did steroids. You did steroids. Let's quit. Like, why are they fucking hiding it from people? Like, to make the sport look better. It's like quit fucking. And then cannabis, they're like, you're a bad guy. 5 years suspension. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make sense at all. So it's like. If somebody gets busted for something, they're not telling. If anybody gets busted for something and no one's saying what it is, it's fucking steroids.
Yeah.
Okay? You're all on steroids. So, I didn't do my research. Somebody said I saw the other day. I didn't do my research right. And you accidentally took an Advil that had steroids in it? I'm not buying it, motherfucker. You did steroids, okay? You can test me every day of the year.
Yeah.
Piss loaded with cannabis and no steroids. Maybe we'll see. Not during fight time, but
no sprinkling any steroids on the cannabis.
Day of the week, you ain't gonna catch no steroids in me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I can't say that. Maybe I'm 60, you don't work no more. Stick a steroid in me. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're like, fuck, not for this shit.
Yeah.
Longevity. I'm the only one been in this fight, the UFC, for 10 years. Been fighting for 13, 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you don't see me breaking my shit all off and taking 9 months out on injury.
Yeah.
I've fucking been... I don't fight like that. Like, you do a bunch of steroids and you hurt yourself, and you pop more steroids in you, and then you just work out through it, and then all of a sudden the steroids wear off and your knee don't work no more.
Yeah.
Why do you do steroids? Motherfucker, you numb the pain, and then... this is how I think about the steroid thing. Like, what did you do this shit for?
Yeah.
But, I think it's funny. I just want to get accused of doing the steroids. I gotta like work out harder or something.
Yeah.
Like hit the weights all day. Be like, can I just get an accusation, please? I want to be accused. Like, this guy's got a 6-pack.
Yeah.
On steroids. I'm like, come test, motherfuckers.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, but you're a lunatic because of this. Because you got the fight. UFC 199. They tell you got 202. You're in LA for the fights. I follow you on Snapchat. What's your Snapchat? Nate Diaz on Snapchat. Follow Nate Diaz on Snapchat. 209 on Snapchat. And you're at like a triathlon that Sunday morning. That's like you are.
Friday night. That was a hard fucking race. That race was hard.
Yeah.
On the hills.
Yeah. So
After you saw that?
no, I saw it on your Snapchat. I was watching your Snapchat. So like I saw you at UFC that night. I was watching it, and then I'm on Snapchat. I was like just waking up. I'm like Nate Diaz is already doing a freaking triathlon. How bad did that hurt? And were you having fun that Saturday night?
Oh yeah, did I see you Saturday?
No, I wasn't at the fights. No.
We went down there for a race. Me and my brother and my friend Kron and my boy Frank. We went down there for a race. There was a race that fell the same weekend as the fight. We're like, well, let's go to the race in Laguna Beach, Laguna Hills or whatever, and let's go to the UFC because it's the same weekend. And I went in there with just intention of doing the race and stopping by the UFC. And then when I went there, like they found out I was in town. Oh shit! I got it.
Oh, you got it. You fixed the mic.
I work here.
Yeah.
They knew that I was there, so we all met up, and then we signed the contract for that fight. It just randomly happened.
Yeah.
So that day of the UFC, we signed the fight, and the day before that, we had pre-rode the course, and then I always think LA is all the same little city, but it was like an hour away.
Yeah, it's far.
So what happened was, I did it, and we went to the fights, and then from the fights, we went out all night. We were all deep. Me, my brother, Kron, a bunch of people from the UFC that were hanging out with, and we went out the whole night until about 4 in the morning.
Boy.
We went back to the room, packed all my shit, threw it in the car. We had to drive to Laguna Hills. I slept in the car. It was like a 45-minute hour drive.
Yeah.
And we got there, but just set up our transition and did the race on no sleep. So it was crazy. We just tough to. But it was crazy because I've done that a lot of times. Like just stayed up and just did the race because
why not?
Sometimes it's harder to wake up and do a race. Like I'm not gonna still take a nap earlier in the day.
Yeah.
From 9 to 12, and then get up and then do my thing and then think of it like a night. So
was it a full triathlon or was it like
full triathlon?
Jesus?
And I didn't know how hard this race was. I was like, what the fuck? That was like the beginning of getting in shape. You know, I mean, I always ran and work out and stuff, but I was like, let's do this race. And I never heard of this specific race. I've done a whole bunch of races, but this one, I never did. And I went to it, and it was just all hills. Just like 22 miles of biking.
Well, it's in the name, Laguna Hills.
Laguna Hills, yeah. It's always a mess. And then we did the race, and then the UFC was cool because we were out there and did the race, and then swam with the sharks. That was scary. The swim was scary because we was out in the ocean. He swam far. I was like, man, I'm gonna get eaten by a fucking shark today, guaranteed. I was tripping. I like races in lakes and
there's no sharks in lakes.
I've done them in rivers. I mean, in oceans too, but then over along the beach and then back in.
Yeah.
And some you get out and run the beach and do 2 laps in.
Yeah.
And some you get out and run the beach and do 2 laps. And then this one was just way out. And like, why are we going out so far? It's horrible. But when I came home, I was glad I did it and got that weekend done with.
Yeah, I was impressed on Snapchat. Again, follow him on Snapchat, Nate Diaz 209. Follow him on Twitter, Nate Diaz 209. Yeah, Nate Diaz Facebook. Yeah, 209 on there too.
Nah,
just Nate Diaz. We can't wait to see you fight in 202 against Conor. You're a huge star now. I was just watching you get a coffee in Starbucks, and like 9 people in that square foot area wanted a photo with you. Has your life changed like that? Like just walking through casinos now, where everyone wants to stop you?
It's always been like that for years, but it's really intensified lately, for sure.
What's that like for you? Like, you can't just go down to Starbucks and just get a quick coffee and come back up.
Yeah, well, you know, it's fight week too, so it's like crazy. Right?
Yeah.
So it gets annoying. But like most of the time, it's pretty cool when it's like less consistent. You know.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Here you're like, all right, yeah. Fuck all these people. Just take off on a run. You're like, hey, catch me if you can.
Yeah.
But it's cool that people are supporting each other's sport. I understand this is the fight week and fight fans here, and it's crazy. So
Yeah.
it's cool.
Well, I predicted that you would lose last time you fought Conor in the second round.
What a dick.
Yeah, it was a dick move on my part.
him out.
And I was proven wrong, but I think there's.
I predicted this show right here is gonna fail.
Oh no! Oh no, man!
Hey, it's be worse if you get your ass whooped.
I'll just take the failure part. I'm used to the failure part. But I don't think there's any way you lose to Conor McGregor. Hopefully, I didn't put that jinx on you there right there.